Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Incredibly Vocal Minority Podcast. It's your boy, Jay Whitaker. This is episode 44. It's called BBQ Friends. Yeah, we're going to talk about self-care in this episode. I answer some of your questions, read off your comments. We're going to talk about Comic-Con, some NBA stuff. The podcast is now on Spotify. So check it out. Suggest it to people. Like, subscribe. Give us a nice little 5-star rate. Let's start the damn show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Incredibly Vocal Minority Podcast. It's your boy, Jay Whitaker. It's in the middle of the day, y'all. It's July 23rd. I hope everybody's doing good. You know, whatever you're doing right now, just hope that you had a good weekend. I'm currently in Salt Lake City. We have Pioneer Days tomorrow, so I don't know what that means. I guess it's when the Mormon settlers came here and was like, yo, it's basically like Thanksgiving prequel or Thanksgiving the sequel, like a bad sequel to Thanksgiving, whatever. So the non-LDS celebrate what they call Pioneer Day. To each his own. It's just a day off for me personally. That's no disrespect to either cultures, but I'm just excited about what's going on, what happened last weekend. We had San Diego Comic-Con. I was not there, but big shout out to some of my favorite influencers that were there, and Danny Fernandez, Mr. Jay Washington, just to name a few. Make sure you go check them out on social media. And I don't know, it was just a good weekend for DC Comics. Marvel didn't really have to do much from what I'm gathering in the report. I mean, they can kind of put their feet up and chill right now. DC actually switched it up. We saw the DC Titans trailer. That's going to be on the DC Universe app. That's going to be like $8 a month. So, now you got Netflix, now you got Hulu, now you got HBO, now you got DC Universe, now you got Amazon. There's a lot of subscription services that you can sign up for at this point. That equals cable, I guess. I guess. If you were to go with DirecTV, I don't know. So now you get to see the Titans. This is not Teen Titans where it's all cute. You get to see some dark shit. You get to see Raven, and Starfire. Yes, Starfire is a black woman. Stop tripping, okay? So they cast a black woman, Ann Diop, as Starfire. She has orange skin in the comic. Why is this such a big deal? Now the trolls have ran her off the internet. That's a damn shame. It doesn't make any damn sense. But then we get to see the big story was Nightwing, Robin, whatever he wants to call himself. He's fighting some bad guys. I'm like, where's Batman? He's like, fuck Batman. Straight up. Looks right in the camera and says, fuck Batman. I was like, oh shit, he's not playing around. I just looked right into the camera as I'm saying this because now I'm videotaping. When I do this, I'm going to try to keep doing it, put these videos on YouTube. So now you can watch with me as I do this crazy show that apparently y'all love. Much big shout out to the people that showed up. Actually, no, let's go. We'll go back to that. The AquaMan trailer. I want to keep it moving with the Comic-Con stuff. The AquaMan trailer, to me, I was saying this on Geek Show Podcast. It gave me kind of a Black Panther feel, like a reverse Black Panther. This time he wants his throne, and it's like underwater reverse Black Panther. That's exactly what it's like. It's like Ocean Master is Killmonger in charge, and T'Challa's actually coming home to get it. T'Challa being Aquaman. So yeah, okay. So if they biting, they biting, but it's a damn good formula. That movie made damn near $1 billion. So I'm mad. If it's underwater reverse Black Panther, I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. But they had sharks with side saddles. They show Black Manta. Black Manta looked great. What else you got a chance to see? I don't know, like, it all depends on the writer, but they're clearly making it fun. It's nice to see DC having fun and breaking out of that shell where it's always raining. You know, you got Titans, we get to hear somebody say fuck Batman. We get reverse underwater Black Panther, and Aquaman's just having fun. And then we get to the Shazam trailer where there's clearly a good time being had. Zachary Levi is perfect as Shazam. Perfect. Like 100% perfect. I don't see, you know, and if I saw some of the comments like, oh, so DC decided to make a Marvel movie. No, they just decided to include a fun character, you know, that's not just one that we've never seen on the silver screen like this before. So I think it's going to be a fun movie. It looks great. You know, the tone of the trailer was just fun, you know, and so I'm excited. Bring it. Let's see what, you know, as we say on Geek Show, and as I say, show me what you got. You know, I'm just happy that it's made. That's my geek motto is I'm just happy that this shit's getting made. You know what I'm not happy is being made is 19-minute songs from R. Kelly. What in good Lord? 19-minute songs from R. Kelly. This just dropped this morning. I listened to it once, and I guess that's the only thing he's done that's over 18. Yeah, I said it. I don't know what's going on with R. Kelly. I don't know why people continuously support this man and defend this man. But there are so many allegations. I mean, like, and why would the name of the song is called "I Admit," where he addresses these allegations that are going against him, how he runs. He actually sings, "Google a sex cult." He actually sings this. Google a sex cult. It's unnecessary. Bro, chill. Like, what happened? But everyone always defends this dude because he made the remix to Ignition. I'm tired of that excuse. I'm so tired of it. It's so played. Stop it. Stop it. Go elsewhere with that. Go elsewhere with that. We just don't need that. Oh my goodness. Every time cats defend this dude. Why would you make a 19-minute song called "I Admit"? That's a confession. I get it, but it's like what? OJ's gonna bring back his book "If I Did It." Bill Cosby gonna do a stand-up special said "If I Did It." Harvey Weinstein's gonna produce a blockbuster movie called "I Probably Did All of This." And I'm 100% sure all of those people did those things. I'm just tired of. I don't know. It's frustrating. I shouldn't even be spending time talking about this. I should be talking about the great shows that I had at Wise Guys Jordan Landing this weekend, or excuse me, over the weekend. One show was sold out, the other one was damn near, and I appreciate everybody that came through. I was having fun with the audience a lot, did some new material, talked a lot about my son. I always like when I can do some material about my son because I normally don't get as much time with him, and so when I do get time, it's always, I'm not just sitting there taking notes like, say something funny so it can help me with my job. But the moments that happen that are funny between my son and I are very organic. It's never forced. We just have fun together, and that's what I love about it. You know, I'm sitting here as I do this podcast trying to get this room together so I can teach him how to do his own podcast and video blog and all that stuff. So it's great. So I just appreciate all the fans that came out, supported, sold some t-shirts. I appreciate you getting your IVM, the Incredibly Vocal Minority t-shirts. Yes, I got some back orders to fill. I'm well aware of that. I got to re-up, and I've got some new logos coming soon, some new merch coming soon. But please continue to like and subscribe to the podcast and, suggest it to people. So thank you. What else happened? I am bummed about this James Gunn news. For those who don't know, James Gunn has been fired from Disney, citing for some very, very horrible tweets that he sent 10 years ago that are about pedophilia, and it's not great. It's not bad. Excuse me. It's not good at all. Not good at all. These are bad things. Excuse me, I misspoke. Don't think I think that shit's good. It's definitely bad, and I just wish that. It's hard because he came forward and came out before the story broke and said I did these things, and he admitted fault. And I don't even know. This is one of those where I'm just like, man, damn it. Because Guardians of the Galaxy for me is like one of my favorite movies. I've seen it at least 20 some odd times. And so to hear that he's going away is just a little bit sad. But I would love to see Taika Waititi step in, who directed Thor Ragnarok, step in and see if we can capture that same Guardians vibe, because I feel like he could do it if there's anybody that could. I don't know. It's very frustrating to hear. That was a major blow to the Marvel Universe. And Disney. I mean, as we record this right now, I just saw something that Bobcat Goldthwait, who is a great comedian, he also a great voice actor. He's requesting that Disney remove his voice from the theme park on certain rides and stuff because they got rid of James Gunn. So this is clearly becoming an issue, And I don't know. I'm just tired. Why can't we enjoy shit? Why people gotta say dumb shit or do dumb shit? Speaking of dumb shit, people are vandalizing another LeBron James mural in Los Angeles. It's like, dude, we don't even. We get arguably one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest. And I'm a huge Lakers fan. I'll say it. Kobe's my man. But it's just like, damn, we don't even deserve this dude at this point. They make murals about him, and now they like, we can't. I gotta move my leg. My leg is hurting. We can't even. This is the second mural that was vandalized with LeBron James on it. The Lakers is already a circus with Rondo, Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee, and they signed Michael Beasley too. I mean, like this show's gotta be. This is a reality show. This is a reality show at this point, and I'm all in. You bring LeBron James to me, I'm not vandalizing that mural. No way. That's not gonna happen. Why do people hate LeBron James so much? Why? I need to know. Carmelo Anthony signed with the Rockets. So now he's going to be... So James Harden, CP3, Melo. Nice. I like that combination. I like it. The West is clearly stacked. So, I don't know what the East Coast is doing right now, but... Oh, and then Kawhi. What happened? Kawhi's now a Toronto Raptor. DeMar DeRozan now is a San Antonio Spur. Horrible, there's no loyalty in the NBA. That's why people got mad that Kevin Durant left OKC Thunder. No, he did looking out for his damn self because the team sure don't. And that's why it pisses me off when you see all these players, these fans burning their jerseys. Come on now, these brothers are taking care of their damn self because they know damn sure the team won't. Or something. Well, at least not all GMs are criminals, but I don't know. Let's get to the word and bird of the day. The week. All right. Word and bird of the week. Here we go. Exculpate. It's the word of the week. It means to clear from alleged fault or guilt. R. Kelly could probably use some of that right now. OJ needed that many years ago. But yeah, it's basically that. It's just the reason why I'm using that word is Rudy Giuliani was recently using that on July 20th in regards to certain allegations about what's going on in the administration. I don't want to get too political, but that's the word of the week. If you got alleged fault or guilt, you need to exculpate yourself. So get yourself away from that. The bird of the week is the black-capped vireo. It's a small songbird with a forward perching posture. The males have a black head and white spectacles that surround the red eye, white below with yellow washed flanks. The female is small, somewhat stocky songbird with a hooked bill. Females have a gray head and white spectacles, mostly white below, yellow washed flanks. I swear some of these birds, they just look the damn same. I'm trying not to be, I'm like, oh, they're really small though. And they're like they're 4 inches is as far as length, and they're about an ounce. You know, that's so. Check them out. See what you think. If they're pretty or not, cool. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'll come back with your questions. All right, peace. Hey, welcome back. I had to take a quick break, trying to get the camera straight. So yeah, I'm gonna take some of your questions. All right, let's see what we got. I put out, like, I wanted to talk about self-care, and I want to talk about your favorite songs. What were the things that you guys enjoyed about some of the trailers from San Diego Comic-Con? Damn it, I gotta move my leg again. All right, there it is. And so, okay. So what I asked, what are your self-care methods? And I'm just gonna go through what some people said. This comes from Corey at Watchtower. Big shout out to Corey and Tui at the Watchtower Cafe. Make sure you go check them out if you're in SLC. It's the geekiest place to get coffee in Salt Lake City, and one of the best places to make life decisions. So Corey says, in regards to self-care, I unplug from all the noise around me. I used to get upset at myself for playing video games. Now I budget out that time to center myself by focusing and worrying about a single thing. I read comics if I'm not feeling distracted by my thoughts. Otherwise, I put on something loud and angry while I clean. Give myself a spatial reboot. I think that's very important, because sometimes you just got to just disconnect. I mean, here I am, I'm surrounded by tech. I'm in a room surrounded by technology. Can't get away from this shit, even if I tried. You know? Holding my phone, looking at my laptop, recording into a microphone, looking into a camera while an LED light is on me, while my other iPhone plays some damn music. This is ridiculous. I'm surrounded by tech. Skynet is surrounding me by gunpoint at this point. Her favorite songs: Not Your Slave by Oingo Boingo, Yoga by Janelle Monáe, Did We Live Too Fast by Got It Girl. My homie Chu says, meditate and remember how rock bottom felt compared to how I'm living now. Yo, I've hit rock bottom at least 4 times. Like, at least 4. You know, at this point I get a punch card. Next rock bottom, and my breakdown is free. Nujabes, Reflection Eternal, Outcast, Spodio the Dopalicious, one of the best 7-minute and 16 songs you'll ever hear. I believe it's 16 seconds. And then Jodeci's rendition of Lately. Remember that song? Lately I had the strangest feeling. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Candace says, fill my prescriptions before I need them. Emphasis on before. Preach, preach, preach. That's some quality self-care right there. Top 3 songs: The Walk by Imogen Heap, Runaway by Kanye West. She says, yeah, I know. I don't care. That's a great song. That's a great song. The video is incredible. And then Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. All right. Seven Nation Army, I gotta say, with that song's been done. Dun, 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 dun. That's gotta be one of the easiest, best songs. I love it, but they play it too much as soccer matches. Lenny says, for self-care, a good quality glass of wine, be near a running of water, or bubble bath. I like a bath with Epsom salt, especially the lavender joint, and then I listen to some lo-fi hip hop instrumentals, and then I'm zoned out. 3x5, John Mayer. Damn, that's a good song. That's a good song. One of my favorite John Mayer songs. I'm gonna lose street cred for this, but Neon, first album, Room for Squares, John Mayer, fire. Fight me, at me, I don't care. Neon by John Mayer. That's a damn good song. My boy Matt up in Seattle, shout out, thanks for listening. Meal prepping this is his self-care. Meal prepping is huge, even if they're basic meals, and I often remind myself when bad things happen to remember the good things and to be grateful for what I do have. Get ordered for mandatory overtime? At least I get paid for it. I'm grateful for a job. Stuck in traffic, at least I have a vehicle to drive and I don't really have to walk to work. And you can listen to the podcast while you're stuck in traffic. The Incredibly Vocal Minority Podcast, available on iTunes and Spotify. Let's see. Let's see. Your Hand in Mine by Explosions in the Sun. Or excuse me, Explosion in the Sky is his favorite song. He's undecided on his other two. Sarah says, my daily self-care is doing my makeup. I just do my eyes, so it's my me time that I get to be artistic and play with the eye shadow colors. Even if I don't leave the house at all, still full eyes done. I know I'm beautiful without the makeup. It's just a different kind of pretty with fun colors. I just need to have that creative moment as part of my routine to set up my day right. Tracy is all like, no songs, no self-care. I think AquaMan and Shazam. He's like, that's all I want. Bye. Courtney, all the way from Texas. What's up? BBQ and Friends. That's your self-care right there. Damn, that's a damn good time, you know. That's the most Texas thing I've ever heard. BBQ and Friends. That should be is that, I'm pretty sure that's the name of a restaurant in Texas. Welcome to BBQ and Friends. Come on in and get you some self-care. You know, the only thing sticky around here is the ribs. I don't know if they would talk like that. That's just me doing a character. I don't want to appropriate anybody's culture or anything. Come get you some BBQ and Friends. Another recommendation for Your Hand in Mine by Explosions in the Sky. I feel like I haven't heard this song, but I have. Poncho and Lefty from Willie Nelson. And then Tops Drop by Fat Pat. Yo, right on. My boy Brad Schmidt up in LA. Big shout out to him. Make sure you follow his career. Look up his IMDb. He's a beast. And I've done 2 movies with the guy. 2 movies. He just says redheads, you gotta love them. That's in reference to his the AquaMan trailer. That was an absolute beast. Sarah, she's currently recovering from. I got another Sarah. She's currently recovering from surgery. So self-care is leaving the house and seeing other human beings, and also seeing apparently the Godzilla King of Monsters trailer, which was absolutely phenomenal. Fat Godzilla. No cardio Godzilla. That's how I like my Godzilla. Godzilla he's coming through. The King of Monsters, he got Mothra, you know, Rodan, King Ghidorah, all that shit, dude. Godzilla got the blue atomic flame and shit. No cardio, just slumps on out. And he's bringing his homies. BBQ and Friends. Hell yeah, Godzilla, BBQ and Friends. You know, I love it. Erica says, big shout out to Erica. My headphones. When I'm having a bad moment, I put my headphones and disappear into what I like to call Erica land. Sometimes my mind needs a little help quieting itself. I'm super excited and hopeful for AquaMan. Her favorite songs, top 3, 6 Underground by the Sneaker Pimps, great song. DOA by the Foo Fighters, and just about anything from Ludacris. Luda. Favorite song from me for Luda, Southern Hospitality. Bar none. Every time I hear it, I just can't help it. Great Neptune's beat with Pharrell and Chad Hugo, and first album, Luda. It's just an absolute beast. Maria, up in Southern California, she says, her self-care is wait till 2032, drive son to college, then go on vacation. Damn, she gotta wait some years for some self-care. Come on, we gotta do better than that. Let's start a GoFundMe to get her some self-care. Or get a time machine to get you to 2032, because that's not okay. That's not okay, my friend. You gotta wait 14 years for some self-care. 14 years for some self-care. That's 3 Summer Olympics in the winter. God, that's not cool. Peter loved the Shazam trailer. Finally a funny DC movie. Maybe this will be the start of a trend. I am cautiously optimistic about AquaMan. The trailer looks so cool, but so did the Green Lantern trailer. All right, don't be bringing that Green Lantern in there. You know, that's a bad omen. Okay. You know, that's a bit much. It's a bit much. Don't make the suit animated. That's what he says. I'm excited for the Deadpool super duper cut that's coming out on Blu-ray. I must have it. I just must have it. I have the first one on Blu. I don't own a lot of Blu-rays, like the physical copy, but I own Deadpool. That's it. Maybe like some Star Wars movies. Everything else is just on regular DVD. But yeah, I definitely need my Deadpool. Let's see. I don't know, man. I'm listening to this current track called "Selfcare" by Mac Miller. I'm on my Spotify, which so is the podcast, Incredibly Vocal Minority Podcast, on Spotify. "Selfcare" by Mac Miller. All right, I'm digging it. I got a new mix. I don't know what my top 3 favorite songs is. I definitely one is Southern Hospitality, not at the very top, but it's definitely, if I hear it, it's just like, all right, this is happening. The Rapture of Love, Anita Baker. I don't know. The important thing is self-care, though. Get you some BBQ Friends, and if you're vegan, get you some kebabs and some friends. I think it's important that we start taking care of each other. I mean, not just now, but we've been needing to do this for a long time. Everybody's just on edge about something. I watched Hannah Gadsby's Nanette again last night. It was late last night. I almost had a bad weekend. I had a rough weekend. Some personal issues, and I'm gonna read this article from MaryClaire.com, which is 13 quotes that you won't be able to stop thinking about. I won't read all of them, but please watch this special. She's an amazing comedian from Tasmania. It's on Netflix. Please watch it. She says, on men, I don't hate men, but I wonder how a man would feel if they would have lived my life. She is a lesbian who lives in Tasmania, which, for background, Tasmania outlawed homosexuality until 1997. Okay? Think about that for a second. On self-deprecating humor, and I had to really take this to heart. I have built a career of self-deprecating humor, and I don't want to do that anymore. Do you understand what self-deprecation means when it comes from somebody who already exists in the margins? It's not humility, it's humiliation. I put myself down in order to speak, in order to seek permission to speak, and I simply will not do that anymore. Not to myself or anyone who identifies with me. If that means my comedy career is over, then so be it. Damn. I mean, that one is, that's a hard one, because a lot of comedy is self-deprecating, and you have to make that choice of whether you want to keep humiliating yourself like that. You know, I have had a lot of personal experiences that I try to use and try to turn and make those instances funny. But if you watch the rest of that special, she talks about how we stop at a certain part where it's just the funny and not really explore why that part hurts our soul so much. So she says on tension, I've been mastering the art of tension since childhood. I didn't have to invent the tension. I was the tension. I'm tired of tension. Tension is making me sick. On shame, punchlines need trauma, because punchlines need tension, and tension feeds trauma. I didn't come out to my grandmother last year because I'm still ashamed of who I am. Not intellectually, but right here. She points to her heart. I still have shame. You learn from the part of the story you focus on. I need to tell my story properly. She repeatedly says I need to tell my story properly amongst this special. I love it. Please go watch it. On strength. There is nothing stronger than a broken woman who has rebuilt herself. Damn. On anger, she says, I have a right to be angry, but not to spread it. Ooh. Fire in the booth. Fire. That's fire. Just because you're angry doesn't, you can be angry. Anybody can be angry, but don't be going around spreading it like it's nah. On humanity, I'm not going to read all of the quotes. I want you to read this article. To be rendered powerless does not destroy your humanity. Your resilience is humanity. The only people who lose their humanity are those who believe they have the right to render another human being powerless. They are the weak. to yield and not break. That is incredible strength. Those are the weak. Our resilience makes us powerful. Our resilience. Remember that, please. Keep fighting. Me personally, I'm going through a massive change. I have like a fear of success and failure, and I've been struggling with that. Because when you're so used to failing, and you're so used to the bare minimum, you're so used to hitting rock bottom. You're so used to people doubting you and downplaying you, and then you wonder why you don't succeed. And then you know why you fail. I'm tired of it. It makes me angry. But I don't have to spread it. We just have to keep on persisting. That's all I say. It's peace, power, excellence. That's part of what it is. It's also persistence. I should have said persistence. I like alliteration so much. But we have to stay resilient. Right now, we are living in dire times. As this morning, the president tweeted out a threat to Iran, or in response to a threat. We're constantly going back and forth, and I just wish that we could take care of each other. So that's why I wanted to take this time to just focus on this episode on a little bit of self-care, because all of y'all are important to me. I recently got a text from a person that I consider a friend that was having some suicidal thoughts. And I'm glad that they reached out to me. And everyone needs to be here, because we've got so much life to live. Life finds you. I said that before. Life finds you. So keep fighting, because I'm here with you. And if anybody needs to talk, you can email me, the IVM podcast at Gmail. Hit us up on Twitter, whatever. But I just wanted to focus on this episode, some self-care, and just, so when we get into those bad times, put on our top 3 favorite songs, get us some nice little lavender bath, and shit, let's get some barbecue with friends. All right, y'all. Straight Whitaker, thanks for listening. I love y'all so much. Peace, power, excellence.